Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Subject Chemistry, Grade 8, Chapter number 21, Metals and Structure, page number 268. Today's student learning outcomes are metals, metallic bonding, C of electron. So let's start to discuss one by one all these terms. Number one, metal. Think of some of the things around our home that made of metals, including all wiring, radiators, hot water tank, cutlery, and pans, and other things. You can see that the gate of your main house, it also made up of metal. Different types of knife cutters, especially nail cutter, these kinds of things, they are made up of metal. So now let's start the definition of metal. Actually, what is a metal? A metal is a material that when freshly prepared, polished, or fractured shown a lustrous appearance and conduct electricity and heat relatively well. So this is the definition of metal. Metallic bonding. Metals have giant structures, high melting and boiling points, conduct electricity and heat, hard and dense. These are the properties of the metals. So be hammered into shape, malleable, be drawn into wires, ductile. So you can change their shapes by hammering on them, and if you want to drawn into wires, they can do this. C of electrons. Believe that metal atoms or positively charged ions like sodium atom give up its electron from its outer shell into the sea or cloud of electron. You can see here, for example, this electronic structure configuration of a metal like atom of sodium. Here the electrons are in their outermost shell, so these electrons they can easily given off because this present in the outermost shell. Free electron from outermost shell of metal atom. So these are, after losing the electron, they become ions. Electrons can drift about in metal, called then delocalized electron. You can see that if the metal ion in fixed position but delocalized electron move freely everywhere around these ions. So these form a sea of, or the cloud of electron, you can say that. These free electrons explain how electricity can pass through solid atom or metals. If these electrons in this form are moving, the electricity current and the sea of electron is shown like in this way. So these delocalized electrons let the electricity pass from them without changing or disturbing the position of these solid metal atoms or ions. Metallic bonding. Metallic bonding is a type of chemical bonding that arises from the electrostatic attractive forces between conduction electrons in the form of an electron cloud of delocalized electrons and positively charged metal ions. So you can see here the bonding here, these all are attached to one another in the form of ions. These ions are positive here, and the electrons that present in the form of a sea or cloud, they held the metallic bond, or they causes the atoms to held together very strongly.